Well, all right. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Hot Seat Automotive Podcast. It is your buddy CJ here, and tonight we're talking about all things automotive industry, the car guy hobby, cars, all the things that them real gearheads like talking about. Real Gearhead Talk. You know this is the place to be for that Real Gearhead Talk with your buddy CJ. Welcome back to all my subscribers. You know I love and appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new, please give me a like and subscribe. Around here, we're gearheads, people. We're car guys. We're automotive enthusiasts. We love talking about our hobby and all aspects of it, and we love just having a good time. Now, tonight, let's get right into this. You know, some of my episodes, guys, we talk about the industry and we get kind of serious and technical. Other times we get all geeked out talking about specific cars. Other times we go check out a road trip or car show or a rally or something cool like that. And then sometimes we just like to laugh. Tonight, your buddy CJ is here for levity and joy and fun together with you. So if you like a good time, if you like to party, you're in the right place with your buddy CJ. Guys, don't take this too seriously. We're going to talk through things car guys say and automotive enthusiasts say that are kind of funny and that don't always make sense. And I'm kind of going to play a game with you tonight, a bit of a different take. This or that. The topic for tonight is what's the right answer, car guys? You tell me. Now, maybe there is no right answer, but that's what makes our hobby fun, is talking about these things. And even some of the things that maybe nobody talks about, but we should because it's funny. This or that is the name of the game. So I'm going to give you some options, car guys, and you got to tell me which one is correct. What's the right term that we should be saying as real gearheads? And what makes you just sound goofy? And I don't know. I want you to tell me. So without further explanation or ado, come on, let's get into it. I'll give you the first one. All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's have some fun. What is this? Car guys, you tell me. Number one, is this a manual shift? Number two, is this a standard shift? Number three, is it a stick shift? Okay? Or number four, is it what I hear in the South a lot? Is it a straight drive? You guys tell me. I've also heard people call this a shift transmission, which I don't know. Unless you drive a golf cart, every transmission shifts. Guys, you tell me. What do you call this? Guys, we're having fun tonight. And, listen, we just love talking about this stuff. I know for me, I say manual shift. Like there's an automatic transmission. And then there's a manual transmission. So for me, it's always manual transmission. But I hear all kinds of things. And I do think it is a regional thing. Like some people say manual shift. Some people say stick shift. This whole straight drive thing I'd never heard until I came and really started spending a lot of time in the southeastern United States. I started hearing about straight drive. So you guys tell me what the right answer is. Should we keep going? You guys get the idea. All right, that was your freebie. That was your freebie for this game. You ready to continue? Because it's about to get heated. Come on, let's go. All right, guys. What am I looking at here? Is this a crescent wrench or is this an adjustable wrench? Listen, growing up, this was always an adjustable wrench. When I started traveling around the country at a young age and in the aviation industry, I started hearing people call this a crescent wrench. And I was like, what? Who said what to who? Crescent wrench? But yeah, that's a thing. I call it an adjustable wrench. Is there a metric and a standard version of an adjustable wrench? Is that a trick question? I don't know. You guys tell me. Is this a crescent wrench or an adjustable wrench? What do you think? All right, guys, here's another one, and this one's kind of funny. Here's a big, beautiful Mercedes 4-door AMG car. Is this a sedan? Okay? Or is this a saloon car? Now, listen, to me, this is a sedan. I think as the hobby has become more, dare I say, globalized, and with the advent of, a lot of Americans being turned on to shows like Top Gear, and you hear like the British terminology, which would be saloon. I think I've heard a lot of guys in the United States refer to something like this as a saloon instead of a sedan. And I'm like, yo, hold on. You grew up in Syracuse. You're not British. Why do you call this a saloon car? It's a sedan. Is this a saloon or is this a sedan? Come on, you guys tell me. We having fun. Take a look at this. You know, is this a Grand Touring car? Is this a Ferrari station wagon? Okay. Or is this some sort of hot hatch? Or is this a shooting brake? Have y'all heard of a shooting brake? You know, again, I think this is one of those terms that, particularly in North America, most of us as automotive enthusiasts had never heard of this. If you're like of a certain generation, let's say you're a Gen Xer, you never heard of a shooting brake in the United States. I think, again, with the globalization of our hobby and the advent of the internet and shows like Top Gear, I credit them with introducing a lot of Americans to these terms, shooting brake. I got to tell you, the first time I heard that term, I said, what? What's a shooting brake? That's a Ferrari station wagon. But guys, you tell me. Every time I hear somebody say shooting brake here in the States, I'm like, wow, okay. And, you know, you look at the history of the term, and there's a whole thing there, right, that goes back to like horse-drawn carriages, which I think is kind of interesting, but it's kind of funny how the terms evolve. What do you guys think? Is this a Ferrari station wagon or is this a shooting brake? You tell me. All right, let's keep going. We're having fun tonight, people. This is all in the spirit of having a good time and laughing at each other, if we can. All right, listen. I grew up around garages and for a period in airplane hangars and working around, you know, cars and all kinds of things. To me, these are always cutting pliers, okay? But then, particularly as I began traveling around, I started to hear the term dikes. Hey, don't shoot the messenger here for the message. These pliers are called by some people dikes. And I don't know the origin. You guys tell me of the origin. But has anybody else ever heard that? Again, to me, they're cutting pliers. But that's another weird one. You guys tell me. Are they cutting pliers or dikes? Let's keep going. Let's look at more tools here. Here's another one. You ready? Where are my auto mechanics at? Where are the auto mechanics at? For me, these have always been channel lock pliers. And I know Channel Lock is a brand, the blue handle, okay? But you see there's the little channel and then you slide the jaw out to make it wider. Channel Lock pliers. Other people call these water pump pliers. Now, I've never called these water pump pliers. You know, my father, my older brother would tell me, CJ, go get the channel locks, not the water pump pliers. I don't know. You guys tell me. You call these water pump pliers or channel locks? Come on. You guys tell me. Are we having fun yet? Let's keep going. Pronunciation. We're going to start slow here and work our way into this. What is this? This is a Lamborghini Huracan, right? I travel all around. I go to a lot of events. I've been to the Lamborghini factory, okay? I know a lot of people with these cars. I have one of these cars. To me, this is a Lamborghini Huracan. Have you guys heard people say Huracan? Lamborghini Huracan? Like, I get it if that's your accent to pronounce the word Huracan. But I hear a lot of people who are like from New York or Philadelphia, and they speak with their native accents. But then when they say something like Huracan, it's Huracan. It's like, bro, you're not from Italy or from Spain. Stop it. You guys tell me, do you say Lamborghini Huracan or Huracan? Huracan. Pretty funny, I think. But anyway, let's keep going. All right, let's go kind of rapid fire here. I'm going to give you a few of these. All right, car guys, you tell me, is this Datsun or Datsun? Which is it? Okay, when I was growing up, this was Datsun. 70s, 80s, 90s, these were everywhere, and we called them Datsuns. In the advent, again, I'm going to say the same thing, of the internet and shows like Top Gear and a lot of people in the United States hearing the accents and the pronunciation from places like Great Britain, you know, and shows like Top Gear and all this, you started to hear Datsun. And whenever I hear somebody say that, I cringe a little because, like, bro, that's not your accent. But you guys tell me, Datsun or Datsun? Which is it? Maybe I should have saved this for last, but is it Porsche or is it Porsche? Now, you guys tell me. And I know a lot of you give me a hard time for this, people all over the world, because I tend to say Porsche, right? But I'll make a deal with you. Your buddy CJ always keeps it real. If you pronounce D-O-D-G-E, Dodge, then your buddy CJ will pronounce this word Porsche. You see the absurdity of all this? Come on, I'm having fun. But you guys tell me, how do you say it? Porsche or Porsche? You tell me. Let's keep going. Here's another one. Is it Le Mans or Le Mans? Or Le Mans. I guess you could say Le Mans. But Le Mans, right? Like North American phonetic pronunciation, it's Le Mans. I hear a lot of guys like from Schenectady or from Florida who talk with their normal native accents, but they suddenly become a Frenchman when they say Le Mans, Le Mans. I find it pretentious. Like, look, I am who I am. I'm not going to put on some accent when I say a specific word. That's kind of wacky. I don't know. That's just not me. Your buddy CJ's always real. And that to me is kind of pretentious. But you guys tell me, we're having fun tonight. No right or wrong. Is it Le Mans or is it Le Mans? Like, come on. You tell me. Let's keep going. Okay, this is probably an easy one, but I think it's kind of fun anyway. Are these hubcaps or are they wheel covers? Like, I hear people, well, back in the day, we called these hubcaps, and I still do. And I guess there's not as many on the road. Maybe there are. It seemed like everything had hubcaps there for a while. But some people have hubcap collections. But I also hear wheel covers is, I guess, the more fancy term these days. I don't buy into it. To me, these are hubcaps. You guys tell me, though. Hubcaps or wheel covers? Come on. Let me know what you think. Here's another one. Is this Grand Prix or is it Grand Prix? So do we suddenly become French when we pronounce this word in the United States? Come on. You guys tell me. Grand Prix or Grand Prix? Is there a right or wrong answer? Maybe not, and maybe we're just having fun. But you guys tell me, do you suddenly adopt a French accent when you refer to the Grand Prix, or do you keep it real and just say Grand Prix? Guys, that's about all I got tonight. I just wanted to come on here and have a bit of levity and fun and maybe play a bit of a game with you. But listen, you must have a point of view. Leave me those comments. Let me know what you think. Which is it? Do you feel strongly about any of these? Do you cringe? Are you like your buddy CJ? When you hear some of these things, do you kind of cringe? Do you think there's a right and wrong? Do you correct people? That's the other cringe thing, is like, listen, we kind of all have free will and First Amendment rights and all those other things. Some people get really, really obsessed with these things. I find it kind of fun and fascinating, the different colloquial aspects of it and regional aspects of words and language in our automotive hobby. I think it's kind of fun, but some people seem to get really defensive and wacky over it, which is a whole other thing. But that's not what we're here for, guys. We're here to laugh a little bit and enjoy life and enjoy our hobby. So that's about it out of me tonight, guys. Leave me those comments. Give me a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about all this. Let's have some fun. Your buddy CJ just wanted to come on here tonight for a few minutes, have some fun with you, and enjoy our hobby. And until I see you on the next one, peace.